There has been a reversal of this most controversial signing. David Goodwillie was signed by Raith Rovers, who play here at Starks Park in Kirkcaldy. Earlier in the week, it prompted an outcry because he is a rapist. He is adjudged, or was adjudged by a civil court in 2007 to have raped a woman. Latterly, he's been playing for Clyde Football Club. Previously, he played for Blackburn Rovers and Dundee United. But he was playing for Clyde, signed by Raith Rovers, and that prompted an outcry with prominent supporters, including the former Prime Minister, Gordon Brown, very critical. So too, Val McDermott, the famous crime writer, big fan, steeped in Raith Rovers history. Her father was the scout who spotted the great Jim Baxter. She has been a shirt sponsor. That stand is named the Val McDermott stand. She became a board member. She cut ties and effectively led a very fast-growing campaign against this signing. The captain of the women's team left Raith Rovers' women's side. So there was a huge amount of protest, joined by Nicola Sturgeon as well. She was critical of Scotland's First Minister. Sponsors were withdrawing their funding. Board directors stepped down. So there was huge pressure on this club in Kirkcaldy, and this morning in a statement on the club website they have announced that he won't be selected for the club, and they are in discussions with him about his contract. So he's clearly on his way out. I'll read you some of the that club's statement. It is a fulsome apology. They say they want to apologise. This is the chairman. I firstly want to apologise wholeheartedly to our fans, sponsors, players and the wider Raith Rovers community for the anguish and anger caused over the past few days. We got it wrong, he says. In reaching our original decision, we focused far too much on football matters and not enough on what the decision would mean for our club and the community as a whole. Over the past few days, we listened carefully to the fans who got in touch. I'm very grateful for their honesty. As chairman, as a board and as a management team, this statement says, we have all learned a hard but valuable lesson. The statement calls it a very unfortunate episode, bitterly regretted by the club, who say they are now wholly committed to making things right. And the statement says, I can therefore confirm that following a meeting of the Raith Rovers board, the player will not be selected by Raith Rovers, and we will enter into discussions with the player regarding his contractual position. We share a desire to do what's best for our club, and we'll be doing everything in our power to regain the trust and confidence of the Raith Rovers family. Julian, I can tell you, just looking at my Twitter timeline, it's clear that that road to recovery may be a long one. Many people saying, well, look, that's fine, but this, the signing of a rapist, should never have happened in the first place. It may be a long road to recovery, but they have taken a step on that road within the past half hour.